You don't have to. Starting with the idea of when your authority, it makes you hate yourself. So when you label someone a mother or father, even if they're nice people, it makes you more submissive and more of a sheep, more of a follower, more of not being your own authority, and especially if you're not around your quote-unquote people you refer to as parents, and people who play that role of quote-unquote older brother, uncle, anything, any term wherein the implication is that they are a more mature, or, and the worst part is, and that's the best part. The worst part is if you don't like the person, it makes you engage in this cognitive dissonance, contradictory thinking, where you think of yourself as being a okay, so what I'm saying is, maybe look, okay, so you guys missed stuff, but the point is, look on YouTube, you know, people would rather die than somebody they're king. That's significant, and that is what happened, right? And so the solution is label people as friends, to where they're not you know, they're professional friends. They're not like major influence in your life. And then label primarily cans of garbanzo beans and, you know, cabbage because it lasts long, and like zucchini and some sauces, and it's like Things I've learned the hard way. So yeah, eating, uh, using fluoride-free toothpaste, picking your teeth once a week with a metal dental pick. You get really good at it, and you learn to enjoy it way more than you'd ever want anyone else picking your teeth. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, what else have I learned? What else have I learned? Wearing Dickies shorts and it's got the cell phone pocket. Oh, and only you having like a cheaper Android phone because iPhones emit a lot of radiation. Maybe that's why they're so promoted. I don't know. It's sad. It looks cool. It's powerful, but you pay for the power by getting cancer and by damaging your body's ability to affect itself. What else? I've learned to not value anything beyond your wife's vulva, and like looking at women's vulvas in the strip club, like that everything is more important than that. Nothing is more important than vulva. Like from your emotions to just anything. Just like feeling shame. That's not worshiping vulva. Feeling embarrassment, feeling anger, getting too obsessed with like food and like trying to show off with the newest cars or clothing like that. It can be fun if you have the budget for it to, but that shouldn't transcend like your passion for vulva. Commitment to it. It's a commitment. Other things I've learned. Although alpha quote-unquote males may seem like they're, getting more women, and that seems like it's a good thing, and that it makes you think that they are powerful or important. It really isn't, because all they're doing is neglecting their future wife and neglecting preparing for her, and they are using their money towards women that they don't respect. They are, what else are they doing? They are another thing is, don't let yourself get distracted on the road. Like, really focus in on how your driving is, and like it's a video game. Like that you have to focus. Like you get points for like focusing. In fact, maybe they should have that in cars. They should have a camera that allows you that watches your vision, and not just like a temporary thing. Like if you're familiar with the progressive, there's a device called the snapshot, but Let's see. No value to me. Wow. What do we have here? What else are we dealing with? Yeah, like not worrying about what women think. Like if women, hey, what's up, Ryan? Like if women think that you need a fancy car or whatever it is, even things like your men's genital size, like everything, or like women's breast size, like all that matters is women's vulva, and if you're committed to that, then you'll be okay. You'll be at peace. You want to have peace of mind. So it's like being able to look at women and not feel worried about whether they like you or not, because all that is this wanting women to like you is either wanting to have power over women who are not your wife. And why would you want it? Why would you be worried about what somebody who's not your wife thinks? Because it's they don't have the same values as you, and they're not attracted to you. So why would you want someone to either pretend to be attracted to you or pretend to want to agree with your value system or your lifestyle trajectory, right? Doesn't make sense. So what else? Again, I want to emphasize living the good life, like when you can, taking the nicer routes when you drive or walk, or being in nicer neighborhoods, just all of that, just trying to, it's an aim for like a better life. Huh? Another thing is be careful with using things that you stand out, like instead of maybe a premium vehicle, maybe rent one or something. It's like but even that, saying something is premium, it has power over you, right? Ooh, yeah. Another thing is be careful of like local culture, because although they may seem tough and act tough and have certain accents, or like seem to think that they're like better than other people because yeah, uh, uh, and who are thinking into the future, and then Mm. Yeah, cooling off, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, so, and then another point I was wanting to emphasize was what I've learned, the hard way. Oh yeah, so to recap, so another thing to learn, to recap. So I used to be a prostitute for gay men, and it was because I hated myself because I labeled people as my parents. Another thing is to pick your teeth with a dental pick once a week, instead of having someone else do it. Another thing is to eat lots of cans of like beans, and primarily beans and like cabbage and cheap and healthy food. And then, but it's also tasty because you can add olive oil and other sauces to it. And if you want to really feel like you really want to feel like you're at it, you want to feel like you're being consciousness and loving and happy and caring about the world peace, then you have to not live that more fancy than other people. That's the problem. When there's that disparity between the rich and the poor, that's when problems occur. What else? Oh yeah, women that have fat reserves on their buttock breasts may look attractive, but soon they won't be attractive, and it's just not long-term thinking, you guys. Yeah, Chosen, nice. Chosen, come on, Chosen, pump it. Yeah. What else are we thinking, guys? So hard lessons I've learned. Don't get involved with people unless you'd be willing to defend them. Like, for example, don't go to the club with like guys and and don't even go to the clubs, because that's where violence is prone to occur, right? Don't do it. Alright, I'm about to have to check out, guys, but yeah, dude, thank you, Chosen. I actually want to dress like that. I like that style, like that black suit, white, and then like a glasses, right? I'm gonna clip that, Chosen. I'm gonna take a screenshot of your comment, because that's a cool comment, man. Thank you for trying to make me feel heard, trying to be present with me in the moment. I've covered a lot. I've covered a lot in this video, but it's just there's a lot to say, and can't make that turn, and yeah, I feel good. I'm really glad. You know what? You guys really should check out my fucking TikTok. My TikTok, guys. My TikTok. At Team Shieldheart. Or at Shieldheart. That's fucking cool. I'm looking at a Tesla truck. These are fucking cool, man. They look really cool, right? But hopefully they, at the end of the day, it's more of a luxury truck, right? It's like you don't want to use it on a construction site. But in any case, I'm sure they'll make, maybe that's the market that he was trying to, that Elon Musk and his team were trying to do. They were trying to do like a luxury truck, Alright, guys. Really glad to talk, and let's I'm gonna call it. I've had a lot on my mind, so it was a little difficult to do this broadcast, but there's lots more to share, so I'm gonna say aloha for now. Take care, guys.